at the apotheosis, if that's how you say it. I have no idea how the fuck to say that name, but yeah, we're there. Anyways, let's continue where we left off, and that's where I'm going. Move forward. Oh yeah, let's head to the cabin. I ran away last time. Stay where we are, but let's just head to
But
it.
a great and horrible change is already underway.
Oh, okay.
The ground quakes
I
beneath
don't
your
get a choice.
feet, and you feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings.
Oh, sorry. I probably should have let him finish that, but I want to check something. Okay.
Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
Stop believing everything you hear. We just have to get our thoughts in order. We just have to think straight. Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know. As you step forward, the cabin explodes. You're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
Yeesh. I forgot about this. She's big, too. I know how the fuck I'll slay her, but I'm gonna do that.
Watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you. The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Oh, wait. What if I embrace her? Because I know what I when I take the blade, but we'll embrace her and see what happens.
This was our only real choice.
No,
Even
shut up,
the
Broken.
ground itself kneels to her.
No.
Turns to dust so easily. Is it even real?
Fill the empty seat by my side. Join me for a new dawn.
I'm guessing those are eyes.
You fool. You can feel the pull of her gravity
Shut up, narrator.
carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
She's literally a fucking planet, bro. If she has her own orbit, then her gravity. Jesus, that's crazy, you know?
Come to me.
Okay,
The
oh,
words
calm
echo
down.
back, drawing you closer to the mountain of her body. You land softly on her shoulder. Her skin is warm and comforting. This really is the end.
Oh, you can't hear anymore.
Is it the end? We're still here. There's nothing left but us and her. Even the dust is gone.
She's the answer to our questions. She always has been. He tried to blind you all, but she broke through his lies, as she always would.
What
Sure,
happens
man.
now?
Sure.
Even though the
It's the
whole
exact same
world's
thing,
turned to
so no
nothing,
matter what.
we still
Besides killing her, of
exist.
course. Yeah,
And
duh.
if
But
we're
yeah,
real,
same thing.
then there
Yeah.
must be something else that's real, something that's been hidden from us. We have to find it.
I kind of forgot who. Oh, whoops. I forgot who was the other voices. I know the Broken was here, but the Paranoid was another option. There was also a different option as well to pop up. I don't remember the guy voice at all.
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall.
Yes, she understands.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
See? This is nice. We're safe. She's helping us. She's helping everyone.
Ouch. Right, I forgot this happens. Okay, dig it.
Very soon, little bird,
Oh, I already said this.
then
Whoops.
your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more? So many things we believed were real were nothing at all. Just look at the world around us, or lack thereof. Who's to say pain is even real? How about the fact that it hurts?
Wow. It's like, what you call it? Muscles. When you tore your muscles, that's just a imagine what this shit happens to you. It's just a
Yes.
sudden just strain and
Hurt her.
snap.
Do something, anything, to make it stop.
No, if suffering is what she demands of us, suffering is what we'll give. Why would I doubt our God?
We can't endure this. It's all just words and ideas. We're only telling ourselves it's painful. It doesn't have to hurt if we don't think it should. Who am I kidding? It's not going to stop unless we make it stop. We
Paranoid.
have to make it
Ah, you switch
stop.
sides fast. Whoa!
There it is. Something actually real. I don't know what to say. It's just so beautiful.
Doesn't the mere sight make all the misery worth it?
What did you do to me? I was supposed to be perfect. I was supposed to be a god. I was all of those things. And now I'm not. All because of you.
Aw.
We could have had everything. If only you had given me a little more, we could have been free on the wings of my glory. Now we're stuck here. Forever.
We made this prison. And I don't think we can unmake it.
Aw.
It's gone. No, how do we get it back? Can we try again? We'll suffer so much better if we get to try again, I promise.
You can't suffer better. I don't know how the fuck that works.
It's so cold here. If this wasn't enough, then what is?
Oh, there she goes. She's pretty big, actually. That's crazy. Like, what? What about the size of her fucking pinky toe?
She's
You're
gone.
small as fuck.
And is that
Yeah, the mirror's here. Approach the mirror.
It's
You know,
calling us? I don't want to look at us.
shut up. We'll go and look into it. I forgot. I groaned. Something happened. Did I wither, or did I ravel, or did I get loaded? I withered. Yeah. Okay, dokie. Let me go back over here. Hey, look, it's a giant head.
I am a growing chorus of
Small ass
contradiction.
Oh,
All
same
of-
thing. Doo-doo-doo. Where's the question? Contradiction, contradiction. What do you think?
This one sits at the cusp of awakening. A new god, waiting to be born. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
Okay. Okay. So that, oh, not that. Whoops, my bad, bro. I want to go to the memory. Let's check here. I touch this soft. Carve into a divine heart. Give a spiteful reminder of it to an Arabic god. Watch as the candle you stone burn with the ashes. That's when I kill it. You could have everything if only you give me a little more time. Gotta love the soundtrack for that. That's just fucking beautiful. I still gotta figure out that thing. I still don't know what that is, but I'll figure something about. What was I doing? I forgot. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna do. I did the adversary, which I got the fury. I did the tower, which got me the apotheosis. Whatever the hell you say that. I already did the beast, so that's 4. Prisoner and the witch. Is that 4? Oh no. Fury, apotheosis. That one. That's 2. Beast is 3. The witch and the prisoner. Yeah, those 2. I want to do the wild for the witch. Let's do the wild for the witch. Okay, let's do that. And then the prisoner would be next. Okay, let's go back.
I will be here.
5. And now back in chapter 1.
You're here.
Yada yada. Now we go back to the witch. Don't I have to... What? Oh, right. I can't take the blade. I have to go save her. She's gonna bite through her flesh like a psychopath. Then I gotta cut her free. No, not cut her. Kill her.
Blade.
There's the blade. Down the basement we go.
The door. Her voice.
I think I'm here to seriously. Just checking on you. Let's just go downstairs. Let's see.
You're only making this.
Go upstairs. Right here, back to the bottom of the stairs. And then we slay her.
The wound drop. Okay. There's no. You. The princess pushes away from you.
I'm sorry, girl.
But you've made. It's an act. I'm not. So don't waver as you ready your blade. Forget about trying. Though your nerves are seizing with. You see, we can still. You steal your excuse. Do you think this is... Can you not feel all those... You take the 2 of you enter one. You collapse on the ground.
After all this...
Silence. You've paid a terrible price.
If you think this is it...
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Your
Yep.
honor...
You're right, I don't. So I skip right through it. Boom! Now we're at the witch. Okay, I forgot. What do I need from the witch? Oh yeah, I accidentally got that one. I remember now. Ah, right. Might as well be you doing the betraying. So I can betray or stab her. Or... Oh, there's a fighting option. Right. Let's do that.
You're here.
I forgot I never done that. Oh my god. There's so many options I didn't do. I keep forgetting about it. Take the blade. Look, I'll kill her. I should probably save. Hold on. Just in case, it's the exact same thing outcome. Like I don't want.
The
We'll go back
daughters
to
are based a week.
Or I should have probably. Doesn't matter.
But you are.
Shut
I
up.
recognize
I ain't no
that.
nasty girl. Well, I mean, you got hair, so you're a furry now. Certified furry. Let's see. Give her the blade. Don't want to hurt you. Leave the basement. Slay the princess. I like to be straightforward in my intentions. I didn't care how you know last time, and I think you might. I'm going to attack you now. Since I gotta fight dirty. That's the thing. Right here. Fight dirty in a direct confrontation. Okay, so how about we explore and see if anything
Why
changes?
would I do such a thing? Is
Oh, that's
my
what I'm
guilty
gonna do.
conscience getting to them? But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event. She needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do. You won't be fine because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember? Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's gonna stab us in the back. I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing. See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
You were the one who stabbed me in the back when I was still in chains. A dirty little thing like you doesn't get to decide when all is fair. The cabin lets prying little beasts like you come as you please, but it insists I stay where I am. That binding I shed is just a symbol of the crueler magic at work in this place. If I'm to leave, I'm to leave with you, and you alone. Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
I'm sorry about last time.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Yes.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
What if I do
Yes,
this?
Let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she
I'm gonna
are
stab her.
face to
I'm gonna
face.
shake the shit out of her.
Eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. We're armed and she's not. What's she gonna do? Bite us when we're not looking? You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
Clearly there's something broken trust here. What if I give you this? This is... Huh. Damn. Fuck. Exactly. There was a lot of good choices. What if I just do this?
You can't be serious. Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote, as do I.
It's like...
You...
Same thing. That was such a silly idea. I'm not gonna give her the blade. She clearly hates us. Don't do it! Give her the blade!
Everyone killed. You hand the blade to the...
I wouldn't have done that. What do you think happens now?
Your beer! Okay, I gotta go with that option.
She pulls back. By whatever nonsense.
Fuck! I love the romance options. They're so
Whether
funny.
it's nice depends on if we need it.
Yeah, I don't care if she kills me.
We'd all know.
Fuck it.
But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
What? What do you mean by that? What game are you playing?
Fuck the romance
The
options are the
surprise that
best.
momentarily softened her features vanishes as
I
she
don't
steals her
blame
nerves. And then she buries the blade in your heart. What? No, come on, that's not right.
Yeah, I know that was gonna happen. There's no other way around it.
Told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with
Oh,
concern. Her nervous eyes brimmed
My
with
bad.
tears.
Whoops. I'll fix that. Well, technically, I have to clean it. Moving forward.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
Didn't I just told you I like
But
you?
you don't have the strength to respond.
I love you,
Nor
my
do you
heart.
have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
All right. Slight change in the plans, but yeah.
You're on
I'll
the path in
I'll
the
do that
woods.
later. How about that?
I can't believe she actually stabbed us. I told you
Oh,
not to give her
shit.
the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it. Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument. Oh, you're far from being on the right side
Oh,
of
the
anything.
smitten.
You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future. Ho ho, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more. My dear fellow, by cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper. I like
Okay.
journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to? Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love. She hates us, does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death. Maybe she won't be as keen
Yeah.
to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change, so maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom. Oh, are you now? Great, so you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually. Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
Let's see. The thorn. If I remember correctly, I do have. Oh right, I was going to do it the wild. Whoops. My bad. Okay, I'll do. Okay, I'll just do the rest later. My God, there's like so much shit I want to do. Dude, Lord. Oh. You just kill her. Yeah. Kiss the girl. Kiss the girl. I'm gonna do that. I have to do it. It's the best choice. This is the only choice I get. We're going to pray hard. Why the fuck did I say it like that? Like, I don't know. Yeah. Blah. I guess. Did I even ask this?
Please don't. You can't stop all
Well,
of us,
I didn't.
villain. Let's just see how the wind blows. I'm not opposed to saving her, but let's not rule anything out just yet. Let's see what she has to say. Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy. I've already picked a side. Our side. I'm here to make sure that whatever happens, we wind up on top. Because that's worked out great so far. Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we? And again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not hand over our precious backstabbing implement.
Okay, let's just go.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
I do not. I'm gonna go freeze you.
The
For the
interior of
left.
the
Free
cabin is
here.
hardly an interior at all anymore.
Those red
Burned out
poppies?
ruins
Might be
merely
poppies, aren't they?
suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here.
But they have thorns. They
Charred
might be
wood still
roses.
reeking of ash.
Yeah,
Beneath
they're
it
not.
lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain. The
Maybe?
promise of new
There
life
might be
in the
roses,
wreckage of the
probably?
old.
Because if they're roses, they have thorns then. But if it's a poppy, they don't have thorns.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was
No,
once
we'll
a
never
table.
know.
A pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she? Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work. If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We've already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers. Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side. You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror and behold our handsome features.
Okay.
You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are.
I mean, for starters, we're a bird. We have 4 wings. We have... I don't know. Do we have claws for hands? And leg? Well, whatever they are.
Seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
We're a bird. I know that for sure.
Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Yep. Down we go.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below.
Yes.
The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved. These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help. Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? We kill each other and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me. I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation. At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
The sad part is, I can say yes. That's like the weird part. I can tell you free. Have a nice life.
And I'm supposed to believe it's safe in your hands? That you aren't just saying what you need to say in order to fool me and save yourself?
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us, but it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me,
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
and I've also hurt you.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
I was waiting for him to say something. We're being awfully way too quiet.
Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her.
Yes.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed. Or
Here it is.
out,
Me out.
we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance. That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
I see that the lines have been drawn.
It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2.
You don't count.
Don't count. And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us.
That's
That
true.
doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
I just wanted my blade back. That's right. Let's
Yes.
cut it free, though.
What a good idea. Let's cut her free.
Shut up, opportunist, you motherfucker.
You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe wholeheartedly this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion.
That's right. What he said. We've already given him a chance at redemption.
We did. He
And who
failed.
says I don't deserve another? I mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her.
And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys.
You take the blade to
Sure.
the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip.
You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing
Oh
I'll be
my-
on your side of all this since the beginning.
Okay, I'll be doing this. Whatever you say, bro.
Princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me
Oh.
describe this. I hate you.
You know, I've been wondering, why don't they cut off those 3 vines right there? That's literally covering your chest. And I'm like, oh shit. Oh, like, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it's part of her dress. Let's just say dress. Yeah, sure. It makes so much more sense now that why they won't cut it off. It's confusing. Now I get it.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her.
Here it is.
Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Of course I did. Oh, you know what I have to do.
Can we actually do that? No, you can't. Absolutely not.
You know as well as I do that we
I don't
can.
care, narrator.
And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we?
See?
If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge.
Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss?
Okay, buddy.
You lean in and you kiss her. And
Wow. We are. Okay.
and she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now?
Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that. Ugh, fine.
You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion. Are you making fun of us?
He is.
And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection. Please. I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now. He's making fun of us.
He is.
Doesn't matter either way because this is good stuff.
I'm aware of my skills. Unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
That was nice.
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
That was fucking hilarious.
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade.
We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
What did we step into?
As you step into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they
Oh.
yield. Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
Your
Everything.
nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving. We'll weave something new
that's
together. Something better.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
Yep.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Yep. Okay, freedom.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
What do we do now? Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
There she goes. Bye-bye. Yoink. Shoo. Gone forever.
She's got
Okay.
is that-
I think the same
Yes.
thing.
If they
Yeah, nothing. Okay, I bloated, right? Oh, unraveled. Yeah, I did bloated. I think it's the exact same thing no matter what happens. No matter how you play this, it's the exact same thing.
This one, you do not mourn her.
Yeah, it's the...
Sorry, the
Oh,
vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between. There is a warmth.
okay, it's the same thing. Alright, go back.
I will be here.
Peace. Okay, okie dokie. Now, before you say anything, narrator, let me check Thor. It's the girl. Yeah, the next one just kill her. Rip. How to piss people off with 1.0. Okay. My hand is finally over.
You're on a path in the
Okay,
woods.
I'm gonna do a prisoner.
And
Yeah,
at the end of
prisoner's
that
next.
path is a cabin.
And I will
in
speed
the
through
big-
this. Don't care. Sorry, bro.
Don't mention it.
I sadly, I
The
do not care.
interior of the blade.
We need
You
to take the
take
blade. Go in the basement.
the door.
Hello. I think I'm
Great
here to
job.
kill you.
You gave away the element of
Yeah, it
surprise.
wasn't a
I
joke. Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands.
I am speeding
and
through
drops
this like
to
a
the floor
god.
With an
Oh,
you know.
Get
Oh,
exam.
you have to be kidding me. You walk up there large and heavy, far too.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Yes, I
Maybe it's
don't.
so
I
doubtful.
want to try something.
Well, you do have.
If we were stuck down here for long, you attempt to. Someone. You'll shout. You'll hit. You try that. I'll repeat my. You make your easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. The knife.
You won't. Again, you cut into her flesh.
I forgot. Fucking nasty it is when she just ripped off her whole arm. Still nasty, bro.
No,
That shit's
we won't have any of that. The
disgusting.
stakes are too high. As the wait, watch me. Stop them.
I thought this.
Yeah, I forgot. I already did tower.
The blade.
You're doing your best. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward,
Maybe I'll see you in a.
and then she slits. This is the end. I'm afraid it is. Everything goes.
Okay, prisoner. Don't care. Bye bye.
The only the blade. I'm afraid I'm going to Are you sure? Yes. Turns it again. Okay. Normally, yeah, but what?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. They do just take the blade.
Her voice.
Is that a visitor?
I wonder what visitors she could be. You walk down the stairs. Should we be worried about the
Ah, wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay. For prisoner. Thought I had. Okay, yeah, I know this one.
Why would have you noticed the empty chain on?
What?
You step towards the princess, but she stops you.
There's fine. I'd prefer we.
That's reasonable. You do as she asks and sit on the floor. Still a
Thank you. Now,
Where
what
do
are your
this again?
intentions for me?
Right, I accidentally figured that out. This
I
thing.
don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world. I wouldn't do that if I were you. And why is that? Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle, and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is? And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it? I don't know. Maybe it will. He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate. But what if he's telling the truth? He isn't. I am.
He was.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad. Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time. Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism, and, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement. Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Yeah. I accidentally did this
Yes.
part before, so that happened. But I didn't
So it
finish
does
it.
fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
What are we supposed to do now? Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve. That's horrible.
technically, I still have my wings / my leg, so I could literally just reach it, but I don't know how that works.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
So we're both stuck here.
Yep.
What should we do?
Wait, I
Exactly.
guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Maybe.
No.
Not one for small
Nope.
talk.
That's rude.
I remember that part.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
But there isn't.
Sucks.
Time passes.
Oh damn.
Passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the
Holy
cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe.
I don't think so, at
It
least.
isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
How exactly does that work?
It just does. But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing.
Yeah.
The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there. But then they get larger and larger.
I don't like small talk. Remember?
I'm gonna talk you either way, girl. You're gonna like it or not.
Still rude.
Guess we have to wait.
You continue to wait
Oh.
in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
That's true.
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
That's also true. Oh, the blade disappeared. What?
Even
Oh.
more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass, until suddenly there are no walls. And then... And?
I think he's gone.
Yep.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us. So this is the outside world. It's cold.
There she goes. Anything else y'all gotta say? Nope.
She's gone. And is that
Same thing. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
This...
You're right.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is it. Right. Yeah, let's just say. Exactly. I will continue this later, I guess. Or...
I think...
I know what you are? I don't, because I don't give a fuck! You just should just die! Alright, move forward. Enough my BS rant turn. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's nothing here. Come on. Give me to it. Give me your hands. Hold up. Did I ever do the choice where I just murder her before talking to her?
I can finally. It's been so long. And my heart
Happens
ever
now.
the when
Sorry,
got
I
so
don't care. Oh, that's right! I remember. You just fight her immediately.
Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is
Oops.
to question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
Thinking over it, to see your it as a gift in time, that would be torture. What if I argue for my independence? Let's say reject her authority.
To find the flow of everything between us. Do not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear. A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul. And when I succumbed to myself, your compassion is what freed us both. But compassion is a thing that must be nurtured. And you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
From perspective, it doesn't matter how I feel. Death, suffering, and oblivion should have fallen on others. If we are able to translate death, then we are responsible for those it's captive.
Their suffering is born of their own delusion.
Okay.
You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. A tiny island caught between the death of the old and the birth of the new. But you did not go quietly. You spat in the eye of that which would claim godhood, and through that defiance, you bound us both together. Without me, there are no externalities to resist. And without you to resist me, there can be no externalities. It is struggle that carves meaning into consciousness.
When you become sure you're stupid, I deny your hypothesis. Then I will deny your hypothesis now. Continue to reject her perspective. Suffering is born in delusion is still suffering. It doesn't matter what we are now. We hurt each other, and we should have done that. We cannot let a world be spun out of that pain.
The echo saw horrors because his eyes were closed. The majesty of being extends beyond any single perspective.
Is a person. Isn't there? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation.
It's the exact same thing, so I'm just going to skip it.
It's only bodies that feel it.
You reject the suffering of material reality, and yet you cling to the strengths of meaning. You can be better than this.
I reject the narrow view of impermanence. I cling to nothing. There is no better us for us to be than us.
What?
We are
Exactly.
itself.
Goddamn English. Ouch.
Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. Within, you are tightly bound and choke on heavy air as acid burns its way into your pores. A nest of things devouring within things devouring. But even when dissolved, you gifted me a life. Perhaps it was fear that drove you. Perhaps it was compassion. But the outcome of an act matters more than its intentions. There is a natural order to the cycle of things sustaining things. A world without sustenance is a world without relationships. And it is our relationships that give us form and substance.
Okay, broski. Continue to reject the replaying your discharge will steal meaning from existence. But if my actions can't make it existence worse, then there must be action that can make it better. Perfection implies finality. Nothing is final. Damn! What the hell? What, what? Philosophical? I don't know.
There has never been finality. There is only the unending transformation of my multitudes. But to destroy me is to bring everything to a stop. It is only then that you will have an ending, and that ending is nothingness. You are unmovable. Are you so desperate to destroy me that you've grown blind to the heavenly beauty of our reality? Nothing is immutable. There is no constant. You cannot remove something. Open your eye.
Sorry.
Then destroy.
You don't have to face her alone.
I can do this alone!
You've been doing all right on your own, but you're not going to strike a decisive blow from out here. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began.
It's
Time to
She's relentless.
I love that I can do this with Mal now, okay? Because he's like, ha! No!
And lucky for you, I'm not going to let you try.
Yep. Exactly. No! He just kicks my ass in there. He don't care. He just went pluck, yeet me in straight in there. Now, about the
Here
endings,
we are.
I'm
Do you-
not quite sure how am I gonna...
The stair.
It's almost over,
Oh.
isn't it? That's okay. Let's just talk. The two of us. One more time. Before you kill me.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Yep.
You don't have a weapon. Do you really want to kill me? Because you don't have to.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do for the beginnings of the end of everything section, because it's like... Governor sorry, I was created material from you. Nothing is erased, but there's nothing to be limiting. Something there, really saying silence, blah, 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 blah. Destroy her, we're finding some hope. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna just figure stuff out, and I'll see if anything changes. If not, you just see me starting as the other one previously, because, I don't know, this may seem interesting, but, I don't know. It doesn't seem interesting, if it's just like the exact same thing, you know? But, yeah, I'll figure something out here, and we'll see what happens. So, I'm gonna leave the episode here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.